Lotus. I'm going to play a little Honkai Star Rail, only the companion mission of Jingliu. I would play Genshin Impact, but Genshin Impact is on uh, maintenance. I could not finish it for that 1 star, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I will need to play a little to catch up, but I'm going to wish for Furina. So anyway, let's start and enjoy. I think. Wow, this story is done from uh Dunham. So I think I will go with this thing.
Welcome to the Inner Astral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay. A electric white lies on the table in the passenger car, judging from its texture and style. It's from Shenzhou. On the paper, the names of the recipients are all omitted, with only a faint trace of the ink very visible. Opening. You found the letter, and the ink immediately becomes visible. It's as if an invisible hand holds the pen like as words make swift decisive strokes. After a moment, the count regains its original appearance. I have learned of your return to your
Hey,
home.
friend.
How you penned the instantly saved the world from danger. I'm sure this has recovered your forgotten memories. In accordance with your old vow, we should once again run our lines of past, doing celebrate and count our great adventure.
Upend the ancient sea and return to old ground. It's a letter for Dan Heng, but who is it from? I should ask the conductor.
The conductor! Compound! Thank you, how you doing? Nice to see you here. Okay, let's wait. Don't worry. I have water. I'm drinking way more water nowadays. I must say that. Ah, I took a nap today. Oh, I see.
Heave ho! Heave ho! Huh? Trailblazer, do you need help with something?
No, but see, I need information. It could be because oh, let me turn on. I forgot that I turned off the air conditioner because of the blackout. Okay. Oof, refilling your cup. Nice. Who's saying the ladder?
Pom Pom's been cleaning up this whole time and didn't see any letters.
Did someone sneak on the first?
What? Don't scare Pom Pom like that! Why are there always strange things sneaking onto our train? Pom Pom is going to upgrade the security level around here. What does the letter say?
In the level of compound.
It
Yeah,
looks
this is
like
not
an
Hobby.
invitation. Who could have sent it? Does Don Hong have any friends on the Law Fu? If Pom Pom remembers correctly, he said he was exiled from there, right?
Friends? You want?
Unlikely. If the general sent the letter, he would have signed it.
Why don't you show Don Hong the letter? You know where to find him.
Hmm. I want to talk with Pom Pom one more time. Okay, she does not continue to talk about that. Fine. Yay, Mark 2 Space Header.
What is it? Do you need something?
Someone inviting you to return to old ground.
There's no signature. And it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them.
Do you need any help?
Thanks, but I don't even know where to start. Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Dan Feng's past should be handled with care.
The appearance of this letter makes you feel uneasy. You invoke the closed himi and the depth of water condensed from the iron sucks into the letter. The handwriting disappears and another line of writing blurs due to the water's tank. Of people, 3 must pay the price.
Just as I thought. There was more than met the eye. Letting him leave first was a wise choice. I can't put him in danger again because of this. But if he didn't send the letter, then who did? Maybe I should make a trip to the seat of divine foresight. I need to ask Jingliu about the Stellaron hunters.
Okay, we have Jingliu. Commanded type wind, so we go for the hang. Fire trade blazer would be nice. Uh, and Luoch has a so let's see. I think this is the best in if I had Blade, I would put Blade. Blade, Jingliu, then Hein, and Lord Chat. That would be such a unique thing. Let's be real. I find so strange that nobody uses other things.
After all this time away from the Luofu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more hostile. It's quite reassuring. Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. I'm just reminiscing about the old days. However, I never thought Jingyuan would send you to accompany me. It would seem our fates are intertwined.
Huh? I've got my work cut out for me today. Well, if it isn't Don Hung.
I need to speak to the general about something.
Greetings. I need to speak to the general about something.
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you? I accept full responsibility. They can deduct my next 100 years' salary if they like.
No. I'm here about something else.
The Cloud Knights were doing their duty. I'm here to ask the general about the Stellaron hunters.
You came at a bad time. The general is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be able to meet with him today. But he did leave a message. Don Hung, do you recognize the person on the steps?
No. I mean, let's see. Let's think on Dan point of view. Forget the trailers. He doesn't. He has not seen Jingliu so far. No vision and all. No.
No. If the general isn't available, I'll come back another day.
You don't remember her? I see. I suppose the memories of your previous life really were wiped clean after the rebirth. That is Jingliu, the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou La Fu. She was the closest friend of Imbibitor Lune, your previous incarnation. She was also the general's master. According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wingweaver, the father wolf of the Borazin, or the gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her. She's a renowned legend. However, those are ancient stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara. It is said that in the end, Jingliu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight. She was deemed a criminal and fled to outer worlds. With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason, she arrived on the Luofu with a suspect disguised as a traveling merchant and said she wanted to turn herself in. Her surrender came with one condition: that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with her old friends one last time. I can't believe Jing Yuan actually agreed. Before he left, he ordered us to accompany Jingliu during her last day on the Luofu. We're hosting an honored guest. We're escorting a criminal.
Can the sun stop talking? Like her, you perceive two settings in the around.
Imbibitor Lune, you're here. Since you traveled all this way, why don't you come and talk with me? Or should I call you by your name in this lifetime? Don Hung.
Master Don Hung. She's asking for you specifically.
Be careful. Don't underestimate her.
Oh, everyone be chill, King. Just that. Ah, you can talk with the guard. Ah. There's no bar to talk. Said.
When I left the Xianzhou, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth, and detained you in the Shackling prison. I thought Imbibitor Lunae had been wiped from this world. But then I returned to the Luofu and watched as you parted the sea. After all these years, it was a magnificent sight to behold.
My past life is over.
The life of Imbibitor Lunae ended. I stand before you, a completely different person.
I understand. The sins of a past life should be forgiven after rebirth. Now you are a nameless, traveling across the galaxy. But can anyone really bid farewell to their past? If my guess is correct, the Preceptors were unwilling to allow the Ichor line to end, and hoped for the Imbibitor Lunae's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the molting rebirth, and turned you into what you are now.
You want to make Imbibitor Lunae pay for what they have done? Do you also wish to restore the heart? She does not care about this. I would ask the second question, I think.
Imbibitor Lunae's actions affected many. Are you here to set things straight?
I, too, am a criminal. What right have I to deliver punishment? I returned to the Luofu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins. I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends, and to fulfill promises I made long ago. Jingliu has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request.
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the Express.
That's right.
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragons' breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe. But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like this, General?
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
For security purposes? I suppose it's not my security you're talking about.
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Amicassator. According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Luofu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay. Your departure coincided with the day the calamities took place. You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself. Your behavior truly is puzzling. I can't seem to piece together your motive.
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Luofu did not possess what I was looking for. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun the Alliance.
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Locha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veil Star Zone? Or must I utter that tongue twister of a name?
I... Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing, General.
You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research, or this conversation would have been quite dry.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of suspicion?
I don't think so.
That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the Ten Lords Commission and the 7 Arbiter Generals. However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape. It will be the last view of the Law Fu you ever lay eyes on.
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago. The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Imbibitor Lunae Dan Feng, the artful piloting skills of Bai Heng, the divine weapons crafted by the Juming artisan Ying Xing, and the unmatched stratagem of the General. The 5 of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet disbanded as each of you went your separate ways. You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jingliu.
Okay.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce about the good times.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
I would make a wonderful tourist.
I have my doubts. Joy, I can't play games. It's unmaintained.
Guard, young man. I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, your general has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer, regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life. Accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
Lead the way.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first, or to the Artisanship Commission? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them. When the people of the Xianzhou live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia. Problem solved.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
Young man, have you ever heard of Bai Hung, the Foxian pilot?
Bai Hung. I think I've seen that name somewhere before.
By him. Isn't familiar. This name isn't familiar to you, and it is not feeling. However, a voice rings your ears.
The noble High Elder drowned the enemies in rain. We just need a watch from the sky, I presume?
Imbibitor Lunae, if memories are returning to you, share them.
I only remember fragments.
I think she was one of Imbibitor Lunae's comrades.
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lunae and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia is because I wanted to pay tribute to her here.
Huh? You mean the Foxian soul-soothing ceremony?
Yes, the sending off of a star skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I never had the chance to bid farewell to her. It is something I have regretted to this day. As for procuring a star skiff, I know they can be manufactured here, but I know nothing of the process.
I see. Follow me. I don't know anything about manufacturing star skiffs either. But getting these machines to work shouldn't be too hard.
Oh god. I think it's 26 minutes, Joy. Not that long. It just started when I started my stream.
Scared yet?
Too late to repent.
Blade of Moonlight.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Too late to repent.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Ready for death.
Ooh.
Careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
No need to worry about the two of us.
This will strengthen our...
Let's wait and see.
Okay, let's go.
Repay. Eternal The dead return!
Scared yet?
Too late to repent.
Let's settle this.
I think I will.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Okay, I. Ah, that's so bad.
I'll see you off.
Blade of Moonlight.
Okay.
we've arrived. All ship production in Stargazer Navalia starts here. Just enter the command into the device. The vessel used to cultivate starskiff seeds will be activated, and a ship will appear in the skyport soon after. I remember now. I've seen Bai Hung's name in books before.
You like to read? I couldn't tell.
Hey, I don't read much, but the General forced me to finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my training. I remember one called Views of the Universe from a Starskiff. The author's name was Bai Hung.
That's right. Bai Hung was the one who wrote that travelogue.
It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species and ecosystems. I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized that every time, she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Her luck really was out of this world.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission, you could almost guarantee a narrow escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth, or a miraculous return from behind enemy lines. Very few starskiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Starskiff Killer. She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict future events, inauspicious ones at least. Every ill omen that came out of her mouth would sure enough come true. Very few Cloud Knights had the courage to accompany her on missions. However, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, she was always able to turn the tide. Luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship, built for the Starskiff Killer, will also be able to return to the stars.
Ha! That'll do it. The Starskiff assembly line has been activated. The Starskiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Thank you, young man.
It's all blocked. Oh, not here, but yeah, now it's... Jingliu voice is kinda bad in English, I must say that.
See? The Starskiff is complete!
After being away from the Luofu for so long, I can finally say farewell to you.
So, what happened to Bai Hung in the end?
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary. We are here today to commemorate her. Invibitor Lune, do you still remember the battle against Shuhu?
I can't remember anything.
I can't remember anything.
Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Bai Hung, being the headstrong girl that she was, managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter. She charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shuhu's sanguinary abyss and awaken you from your dragon's delirium. She was not able to walk out of that fight. We all shoulder a debt that we will never be able to repay. For the Cloud Knights, giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. But that wasn't something you believed in, Imbibitor Lunae. You couldn't accept that Bai Hung was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, you decided to... You made a mistake that can never be undone. There is no need to respond, Imbibitor Lunae. Your answer is no longer important. And now, I will send off this starskiff. Bai Hung, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person. I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
What's happened with Bai Heng and Jingliu? That's the question.
Let's go. The Artisanship Commission is next. Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line until reinforcements arrived. That's how the creation furnace was saved.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the Artisanship Commission today, he would burst into laughter at the Xianzhou's incompetence.
Arigato.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to arrive?
Hello, XTV.
And yet where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I heard, it was a group of Outworlders that came to the rescue.
The Luofu's delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yao Qing's campaign. The Cloud Knights were spread thin. It was impossible to guard everywhere at once.
Young man, why don't we continue our previous contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud of have improved.
You just want me to do all the work. You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for a criminal?
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the creation furnace.
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Could it be that the abominations here aren't enough to motivate you?
This will strengthen our position.
The moon shines on the truth. Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
When I move, it's like
Like you never forgot.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Blade of Moon.
Scared yet?
I've no interest in conflict. Fighting is meaningless.
Nowhere to run.
Come on already. What took you so long this time?
Don't get anxious, Imbibitor Lune. We have all the time in the world. This spear still recognizes you as its master. Imbibitor Lune, do you know who crafted it for you?
It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. Well, the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I'll see you off.
Bloom, don't worry about me.
Blade of Moonlight.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Blade fodder. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Fighting is meaningless.
Ready for death.
Secret of the saint.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Saving me won't earn you any favor.
Okay.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything. But you cannot run from combat, Dan Heng. Your spearmanship is identical to Imbibitor Lune's. Combat is like smelting, purging the impurities with burning flames and exposing a person's true nature. Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you remember? Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so proud.
Try hard to me. The name of that person floats at the edge of your toes like a leaf in the wind. That skill means elusive and
I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. I will let all of the Xianzhou know that a brief moment of my life is worth more than their long and meaningless lives.
That's a blade voice.
Yingxing.
You still remember his name. When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou to receive training. When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword. But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old. The little brat was no less arrogant than the High Elder. At first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature, but when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsman. He even snatched the Artisanship Commission title of Furnace Master. Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission. He was only able to prove his worth alongside us outcasts in the end.
Wait a little. He's short-lived, but he was over 100 years and he was at the height of a child. Oh, how is that not long space? He's not a fox. It's hard.
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't keep up with you.
That's a blatant lie.
So, are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short-life species for long. If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
He became a long life species.
He transformed into a long life species?
Correct. Such are the twists of destiny. Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and exceptional intelligence, but make the most ill-advised choices at destiny's crossroads. As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid Imbibitor Lunae in resurrecting his deceased companion. His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality. His soul was shattered and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
For an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
Second chance.
What did you do to him?
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of freedom. I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life. Afterward, I heard he was reborn and even gave himself a name. We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
She's savage.
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution.
I'm listening.
I apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shu Ling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda. And the purpose of the contents of your coffin.
General, you said it yourself. This is beyond your control. It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate from it.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jingliu. The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup and consultation. Patience, young man. We're not far from the Scale Gorge waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end.
Yeah, no playing game, playing Fall Guys. I will stream Fall Guys when I'm in the mood. I have been in the mood to play Fall Guys. It's been a long time. I'm playing sometimes off stream, but otherwise not much keen to play. I didn't know that you used to watch me playing Fall Guys. I thought that you would watch me playing more Mahjong, but I could be wrong. I'm just having a break on Fall Guys, to be fair. Having the Halloween event, the Trick Treats event is not enough for me to be like, oh, this is good and all. But anyway, thank you and hello.
you not feeling well? Please, come this way.
I'm not super checkup. It's super yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consultation.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else?
My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe my mind, Dragon Lady?
Those symptoms don't sound like my area of expertise. Bah, who cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucence worms so I can take a closer look. Your hand! It's freezing! Please wait. Danheng, can I speak to you for a minute? Your friend here has a very peculiar condition. Her pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that
He's dead. Everybody needs a break. Yes, I agree. I think Fall Guys did such a mistake with season 4, to be fair. They are not creating season 5. I think that's the big mistake. That's kinda made me hopes get destroyed. Let's say that.
There's no cure.
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis. Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core esse and her veins. I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
Decline direct.
She's a criminal. That's up to the Cloud Knights and the Ten Lords Commission.
Okay, piano.
Talk about not judging a book by its cover. She looks so kind and elegant. How could she be a criminal? Not my concern. I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on. Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine box go? I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, things have been a mess around here. Danheng, you mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills.
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll come along as well.
No. No trouble at all.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
I can smell the herbs. It's around here somewhere. Hey! Give me back my medicine box! That thing runs so fast! Don't let it get away!
Well, there's a big monkey now.
There's an even bigger monster protecting this one!
Allow me to eliminate these obstacles, Dragon Lady. Stand back. The chill of my sword freezes everything in its path. Soon to be departed.
Eternals.
So this is why your hands are so cold!
The two balls hitting each other make everything more complicated.
What are you talking?
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Everything is where those stars give these trailblazers your blessing.
No interest in conflict.
Okay, I need to use this skill, but Jingliu will not have skill. That's a big problem. This is a bad comp here.
Later moonlight.
This cold isn't something normal flesh could withstand.
In the lunar flame.
Who invited you?
Save it for your own
Repay. Fighting is meaningless.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
I should not use Hayout.
Alright, let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming valerian and chi strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Never make a patient wait too long.
I think one thing that it's so good on Honkai Star Rail compared to Genshin Impact is that nowadays they don't put treasures on companion only missions that you can't repeat. I find so annoying missing
Apologies
treasures
again for the
quests.
delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
Very well. The fate of a long-life species is inevitable, even with the best doctors.
You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all. What with the incident on the Law Fu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical mutations. You don't seem to have any of that.
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit. And yet, I still have many unfulfilled wishes, and plenty of unfinished business.
I see. So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't help much with issues of the spirit. But the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress.
Really? How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows my other emotions. I chose to hold on to it, to embrace it, and to use it to maintain my existence. All I have left are the sword in my hand and my hatred of the past. If I am without either of them, I would fall into an empty void. Thank you for your advice, Dragon Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy. By the way, among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a person in bandages?
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know. I'm not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Xianzhou for treatment, and the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed since the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen someone like that, Dragon Lady?
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description. He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood, though from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
He's probably looking for a different kind of medicine. Well then, it would seem that everything is in place. Let's go meet our old friend. Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years. If I remember correctly, the five of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here together and share a drink. How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more. Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use the transmutation arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen. Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination. As for Jingliu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath. Now it is time we pay for what we have done. Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Sing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye.
Okay.
A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing reunion. Jingyuan, is it not time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the two of you beforehand.
Jingyuan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else
X
I
did
can
it to
do
himself.
for you.
Okay, Panda.
The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword. I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life, who wants only to be slaughtered.
You will only draw against an opponent.
Finally, I'm here.
Jingliu,
Okay.
allow me to repay you for your teachings.
savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death. We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Cianzhou lifetime. Yet, dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, why? Why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer. Which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why? In the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in the withered grave. The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away. Like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
Imbibitor Lunae, what do you plan on doing next?
I'm going to return to the...
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Luofu years ago. However, as time passed, it became more and more clear. It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear. The memories of what I did when I was Mara struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Ying Sing will find true release. Goodbye, Imbibitor Lune.
Hello, Carla, Lena. How are you doing? Olá, tudo bem? Just finishing. Eu só estou acabando essa missão. Hope that you enjoy. Espero que você se divirta com um pouco. Apesar que já está no fim. Depois disso, eu vou provavelmente fazer um Simulate Universe ou coisa do gênero.
She's gone. All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another.
Should I be responsible for them thing?
Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer to. Even if the Preceptor's interference denied you a true rebirth. Yes. It has been a long day for you, Dan Heng.
Let's go.
Dan Heng, the General wants me to forget about everything I saw today.
He's just trying to protect you.
I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler.
I doubt it.
I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did? Goodbye for now, Dan Heng. I hope the next time we meet, it'll be under happier circumstances.
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it. We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
If you wish, I will see.
We'll see it through.
Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For now. I don't mind prolonging my vengeance. It might be more interesting that way.
Is everything okay, Dan? Antes I heard you received an honest letter, and we were worried, so we came to check it on you, but you weren't in the archives. Did that focused space Talon Hunter blades give you any trouble? I'm okay. She made a copy for us. Oh god. And that's it. That's and then Hein Companion Mission done. Oh, Potter's here. What are you doing here?
Communist. Yeah, because socialism isn't really communism, even though it's
No,
on the same scale, of course. But
yeah, but anybody with a brain and knows how to read and comprehend can tell the difference of that. But the thing is, we were projected by the news and the scare tactics of Andrew McCarthy, I think he was called. Andrew McCarthy was a big component about anti-communism rhetoric, regardless if it was socialist or not.
was that mainly because Soviets were communists, so they?
Well, that and it was like, to me, from where I read it, it was more like
Welcome to
Okay, not left by lot. Dear Nameless, having to the live this letter instead of bidding you farewell in person on the express leave me with a sense of regret. I heard of your noble deeds in the Shanzhou Lofu and had the pleasure of getting to know such intriguing and a friend as than him. This journey through the meandering Shanzhou has allowed us each appearance include tours of the Astral Express to find what we were seeking. A remarkable and fulfilling conclusion that is still incredible. Now I must continue on to the next station of my destiny. In accordance with the custom of my homeland, it is customary to leave behind some talks at the place one visits, a way to express gratitude to those who have either stepped onto familiar grounds and to wish for smooth travels ahead. Thus, enclosed with this letter is a small token of receipt. Please accept it with my sincere regard. May our path cross once more in the future. Our regards, Lord.
Signal transmissions have been detected from Yorilo 6, a planet.
Just a
of course, but we have a free market basically.
But you guys, get paid for your jobs. You earn tender. You pay for those. You pay for those.
Finer jobs. They have more pay in it's like usually in a capitalist country. I guess in a true communist country, everyone would have the same pay, basically.
Yeah, what communism did, and we saw two aspects. One from Russia, and we still see it in China, but on
China,
that scale,
they aren't communist any longer, aren't they? Pretty capitalistic these days, but with a dictator, of course.
Yeah, yes and no. It's it's I can't even understand much about China, only because they keep a lot away from us, and they'll
of course.
So
well, I guess it's not a free market, so it
because most of those people have to do manufactured warehouse jobs at this point, because they've limited themselves to a certain role in this world, because West China, nobody lives out in West China. Nothing's out in West China. That big vast desert out there and shit.
I guess the only true communist country now maybe is North Korea.
Yeah, and that's on the level that Stalin had.
And we all know that country isn't.
More business, eh?
The dead return.
Now Iris is
stand still.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Hello.
Maybe it's a better than me talking about that. You don't know now. Oh yeah. He's bamboozling me, I think.
What I don't know.
No, not Cantos. Iris. Did I say Cantos? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. We don't know much now.
Too much people control information, just that.
Let go.
The dead return.
Also, since when XTV streams on Discord on.
To betray my customers.
Oh yeah.
I only stream once a year on Twitch.
Time to say bye.
I didn't say tweet.
Did you do your 2023 stream on Twitch? X?
I don't remember. I still have 2 months left almost. Oh god, it's too small.
Failed to send you.
Stand still.
Savor it for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, update, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's. good. Mm.
This is gonna end bad, I can tell.
So we're doing if amount. Wait.
You want to cop with the pink arms, right, Andrew? Because there's a third one, and I can't see the names.
That.
Oh, goddamn.
Checkpoint. No. Oh, I didn't count. Seriously? I'm gonna try and fix that again.
Mm.
Oh, gap there.
Yeah. So. If yeah, else.
Take that jump, bro. Okay.
But you know you're old when you pull out a gray nose hair.
Oh. Don't think I had that.
Oh yeah, great. I got the gray nose hairs.
Gray nose hairs.
Yeah, dude.
Did you know that fire smells like burnt hair?
Shut up. Shut up.
Did you get the joke?
Yeah, I did.
It's kind of funny. I found a guy who told me that one before. Can't remember who.
Must have been a legend.
No, I don't think so. Like, it was probably one of the drunks in the city.
Those make the best jokes.
They do.
It's a good one.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Now I want to send it to all my friends just because I thought about it.
This map isn't even that hard, right? Still keep failing.
I can focus on the pink side.
It was only after Teddy even so. However, she shared.
I think it's because of the walls. It's the walls. They mess with my head.
Sorry. Anyways, a silver. If. Sorry.
Oh, I need it to get off the door. Damn it. I'm at the end though. Unless I don't mix up this dive.
Oh, I'm at the beginning still. Nice. Got this, Andrew. Got this, man.
No, don't fall, please. Okay.
So yeah, else.
The white order, god damn it.
Do you want to enter the?
Wait, is Els one of your friends?
Is that a name?
Els is a name in my country. ELS.
Oh, this is ELSE.
ELSE, what the hell? Who finished? Did you finish, Andrew?
Iris is talking about some grey butt hairs.
Oh.
Oh, when someone has grey butt hairs, he wants to talk to that guy, apparently. Not sure what it's up about, but yeah.
But I hate this shit.
Anyone of you guys has grey butt hairs?
I never check.
Yeah, I haven't checked. My guess is, if I had to guess, I'd say they are brown. That's also an old joke from the same guy.
Oh. This map is terrible, man.
You should stream it.
I am streaming it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yes. What's oh?
One guy right at the end and he fell.
Apparently having grey butt hairs, which I'm not sure else has. Irish, do you like this song? I'm gonna play it for you.
This camera, man. One at a time, okay.
Wherever there is business, there is.
Why are you taking the box one up there? Oh, one. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Is it this way even? I fucking always to say. I
will
went
help
back
you.
to the. Oh, no. God damn it.
Hahaha. How should I express my
mate.
great
No,
skills
I
in
didn't
the
make
Shenzhou
progress.
language?
Oh, it's up
We
there.
are David. I just released an idea of yours. I'm from Shenzhou. Forget it. Now let's talk about the investigation.
We have
Would
the
you like to
sleeping
compose a report discussing the changes in scale guard waterscape and the pros and cons of the high elder success system? For this, I need the last information. As usual, you can't do the investigation yourself on site? Yes, but please don't get the wrong idea that I'm trying to avoid physical work. Mr. Arthritis has been giving me a hard time whenever I walk. Without the help of medical exoskeleton, I feel like I'm
I'm doing like 2
stepping on
more,
glass
Andrew.
with
Then
every
I'm done.
stride I make. Anyway, my teacher mentioned that he had cited some video art monuments in Scale Guard's waterscape in his letter. For
Is
example,
that
the statue
Sabaton?
dedicated to the High Elder
Panda.
and many beautiful historical murals that
What did you
explore
say?
Are you listening
the
to
previous
Sabaton again?
story.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, I know.
I can barely hear you because I'm listening to Sabaton.
Yeah.
He also told me he had seen a sunk video egg underwater. I wonder how he got into the sea. Would he have controlled the water and moved it away? Just kidding. He must have worn a diving suit. The last thing he saw was quite hard to describe. He said it was a dragon-shaped ray of light, but it had been immediately left behind by the Lord of Permanence of other descendants. Anyway, if you see any of those things, please take a picture and show it to me. I will attach the support documents to my report. Of course, I will make you the co-author. I don't need the author of that. It's going to be bad.
Off. Oh, God. Oh, let's go back to start, don't I?
Yeah, I think so. It's a short map anyway. Well, I mean, there's gonna be people who want fun to finish, pretty sure.
Let's go.
Checkpoint right there now, wasn't there?
Oh God.
I almost forgot about the bumper. Right up top of it.
yeah.
Wait, what's this? I never noticed that's bulky.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy doesn't know where the finish is. Oh, none of them do. Okay. Yeah, they must be trolling.
Run.
Yeah, I'm back.
Nice. Did you change in the work roads?
Of course not. What do you think about me?
I mean, not much.
The two balls are hitting each other.
Okay,
making
I'm back.
everything more complicated.
Yeah, that's true, Kantos.
Well, I still have Kento's stream up.
Where to now? Yeah, apparently me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually do so.
The people yeah, same. 1% up.
I could look. Let me.
Oh, Kentos is also in chat. That's nice.
Victory is nice. I'm sorry for keeping you. As we get shows, we can't see or tell colors apart as well. This view looks exactly the same as those described by my teacher. If only I could have the Mario Day yearly. Oh no, what's this shiny mark? Oh my eyes, really. It's a mark of the guild? Is there a problem with the pictures? No, there's no problem at all. On the contrary, you captured something interesting. I thought I was lucky, to be able to see this views.
See you later, Irish.
In one of the pictures, I
Penta.
noticed special
Hope you
marking
enjoyed the
used
stream.
only by the members of Intelligentsia Guild. It shows that Scholar has done history at that particular location and left some clues for his or her peers. It was automatically detected by the processing programs of the guild. When I
Bet
received the
Iris
picture.
enjoyed the
What
coding stream.
unexpected and pleasant surprise.
Yeah,
Haha. Do you leave this mark burning? You're really very driven. Are you sure this is your master marking? After all these years of being scholar, the only thing I'm certain
you even
of is
coding?
that's nothing certain.
Yes.
I don't
But
see
that's
any movement.
logical explanation. After all, the
Now I'm
history was
looking
has long
stuff up.
gone, and
I
very
need
few
to
scholars are
duplicate
sent to
a
stand
row.
up of a cultural.
Oh yeah.
It's leads to vandalize historical monuments.
copy
That's
paste
totally
folder.
true. Please let me
No.
explain. If it's the optical paint that is not currently harmless
Wait,
and
maybe I
can
can
only be
use
detected
AI.
by this device of the guild, I did person call it protecting
OpenAI,
history.
chat OpenAI.
As Marty serves as a reminder for those modern armored
Did
archaeologists
you get did you
so
pay
they
for
won't
the
blow up the
4
historical site.
4.0?
What the purpose to
No,
leave it as
I
Marty?
have
I have
the. I'm
no
not sure
idea
which
since they
version
were
that
left
uses, but
there.
I
They
have
are meant to
the
be closed. What the brand name
Copilot
discover?
for
Yes,
Visual
I'm going to follow
Studio
this
Code.
lad and
Or
see
well,
what
Visual
the lad is
Studio, I
like.
guess.
Oh, I have no idea.
Not that's specifically made for
You
coding.
mean you will send
so I'm
me
not
there
sure
to
if
see? What
which version it
sure
uses.
you are. That's right. I will need to check it out for me. If you
This guy
insist
might
on
make
me
it.
being there, my stuff, I did more than what to oblige. However, I'm afraid you can't accept the idea of carrying me back
Oh, look
on
at
your
him.
back
What about
when I'm doing the investigation. I will start the guiding detection plugin to your phone. That way you will be able to recognize the marks and take pictures of them. Internal
One more for me,
logging,
Andrew.
it shall be optical rubbing.
Yep, sounds good.
Very mentioned several places
What are you
that
doing
this
next,
in the
Dex?
ladder. I have my own mark for
I'm
you.
not sure yet.
Please bring your phone with you. The plugin
Are you gonna play Little Nightmares?
will see a
Well, I don't
notification
think you
if
have
the
time for
reflex
that.
of nearest
Sure, I
mark
can
detected.
watch.
Your just job to locate the marking and make a rubbing of it. It's
From the
easy,
phone?
right?
We
That's all.
did
You
good
must
last
trust me.
night, so I don't know if you should play it
Oh
again.
my god, it's not
Yes,
over.
yes, you do. You enjoyed it. You had a good time.
It's not the worst game.
It is not the best. I agree. It's not the worst. It's fine. And then we do I don't think the first one has DLCs. I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
And there's a second with 2 DLCs or something. Oh. And in December you can do a 24-hour stream though.
Should I do a 24-hour stream?
At least.
I don't think so.
Why not?
That's a lot of work.
Oh, is it the same one I did before?
Oh, it's this one. But it's different.
Yeah, but it's the one I played earlier. It's not the one from,
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, you can recover though. 2 baths.
I get this shit. All these beats. All these beats.
No, fall down. Restart now. There's some of these little smoothies in here.
Oh, you the one with the pink arms, Andrew? Because there's so many cups here. I don't know who you are.
Oof.
This one? Okay, that's the edge. Oh, I'll have to let go. Oh, I didn't know that. If you hold an edge too long and can't climb up, you let go eventually.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you start to sweat. You can see the sweat droplets.
Can't see camera. It'll work with me, not against me. Camera in there. Now what? Coming up.
Oof. I think I will need the crane. Where's the
Where's the
crane?
checkpoint?
Okay.
Where am I going? Yeah.
Are you up on the
The
yellow
crane.
wall? Then you have to do basically a U-turn.
Yeah,
Go back to
somewhere.
the well. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh, I see the end. Good.
Okay, it's not easy. Fine. I can do without the
Okay, I
crane.
kind of fucked up. I fell
Kinda
down.
sad.
Holy shit. Nope. Yeah.
Oof.
I think I stuck over there. It's working out.
Good.
It's getting late. Where to now?
The voice of his.
This stupid wall, man.
Okay. Oh my god, it's not over.
Too many blocks. Jesus.
It's the part 2 of Shinzo's ship is for looking for the eternity, I think. What?
Then when they did the title, the game, I'm a good mod.
But that's not right.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement.
Of course not.
God damn it.
You're such a bamboozler.
The tomfoolery.
Yes.
Is this guy
Wait,
finding
wait,
some cheese now?
wait. What is this? Do I know?
It's on the journey, I think.
I want to
Important, but
see
not
this.
that important, so.
This. Oh, is that cheese? Come on. Nah, it's not. No. Hello. GG's, Andrew. Yeah,
Good game.
Yeah, have you won them all? Well,
Yeah.
most.
I was thinking there was one more. Oh god.
Then do I have to be a mod in your channel?
No, you don't have to be.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's. Oh no, it didn't. Didn't work.
Oh, it worked.
No, it worked. Okay. Thank God. Ah.
I'm not letting you off the hook that easy.
Mm.
Oh, it's the quintet. Oh god, I found another book. Uh, it's the what? No, I have my doubts, but I'm not sure.
It's getting late. Where to now?
The voice of his.
There's no more left. Oh, it's explained the Mars tricky. Okay. What's wrong? I'm a painball. Let me think about this.
So true.
Why don't you all just write down what you think? You are
Yeah,
right.
when I go to work, I feel like a
Can't believe it. I
paintball
was
too.
fooled by system quicker. Like just tired of it all and your stuff. The old man starting start out the drawings and in the meantime he came later.
We're back, guys. We're back.
What do
He
you
left.
understand? What did you say? Sorry about that. I was too concentrated. But so what do you understand? It seems to me that Bernini the wells now start events because he wants to tell the other scholars that Shinzo no longer bore any worth pursuing. The futile trip might have dealt a devastating blow to him. Perhaps all his hope for the fate of Shinzo long life is very dashed. when he learned about the Marstok existence. So thus Dwarves gave up
Oh,
on
we
his
need
career
to
explorer
do.
and decided never to return to his state post as the guild. I'd like
Yes.
to be Kelly guard while escaping to
Oh,
pay
yes, yes,
respect to
yes,
my
yes.
achievements. Would you be my guide? Now?
And we also
Can get
need
it later,
to.
but why not now? The Kelly guard is going to station at the moment. It doesn't matter. Okay. Let me start to stop giving you. Oh, he's never sparing. Still, I must show my respect. Okay. Let's go. Hope there's no more enemies. Let's see. You never change without covering hardship. Do your artist ever meet the higher elder? Whether he did or not? Yeah, the current high level doesn't look like this. I know. Something look complicated took place. I don't we need to head next. Oh, I cleared it today. I don't know why I cleared it today, but wait, it was kind of worth it.
Wait, is this the correct one? I think so, yes.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't. Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe check out some other places. You drop it somewhere? I guess so. I must have been. Oh god. He's going to die. Oh god. Why? How this line? That's strange. This quest is too long here. Oh my god. Now it's capped for tomorrow. That's sad. Well, I think that's a good time to end this stream then. Everyone, thank you very much for watching. Toddler's 30 was kinda unexpected long request, I must say. So, anyway, thank you. We got a lot of music. Hey. So anyway, thank you very much everyone for watching now. Hope that you guys enjoyed.
New episode of Interastral Peace
It
Broadcast.
was fun.
We're here to bring you the latest news.
And see you guys another day. Night.
Transmissions from Urilo 6 have been detected. This could mean that there are
Yeah.
still